What is up, my Ramilia fans of the Los Angeles Rams? What a comeback. I was already tweeting. Maybe we should sit Stafford down when that horrible flea flicker that took forever. It was like molasses and he got blasted and Cooper Kupp was already out. I go, maybe we should sit AD and Stafford down and and we couldn't get nothing on offense. I even tweeted, when do we start using, I replied to somebody, when do we start letting Jeff Fisher in on play calling? But we got the win. That's all we needed. You know, Geno'd. He got hurt, unfortunately. Injuries are part of the game. That sucks. Now I understand why he said, "Oh my God," in the first game. And but yes, indeed. So here we are at 4-6, and so a little better. We're still alive. We still have 2 losses to give up to probably get the wild card. We needed this win in the worst way, and we got it. So props to our guys. That's all that counts. I don't care how ugly it was. It's a W. Let's get into it. MKI Sports. This was a heart attack of a game, not going to lie, but I'm happy the Rams swept the Seahawks. Isn't that amazing? We swept them. And, you know, they have a better record than us, but we beat them the first game and we beat them again. We beat them when we're playing the top of our game, and we beat them when we're not playing the top of our game. Luckily, too, their running back, Kenneth, got hurt, and I actually went away. Where did he go? I didn't see it. What happened, you know? But that's a big blow to them. Big blow to, and congratulations to the Niners, you know, with the Geno Smith injury. But he seemed to be okay at the end. You know, he was throwing the ball okay, but you know, drilling in and stuff like that. The running back, hopefully he'll be back. You know, they had some key guys out, and they're going to face the Niners pretty soon. And so, you know, we basically handed them the division now if the Seahawks are banged up. And but that is what it is. We have our own injuries as well. Props to DK, Darian Kendrick, made some big plays, made a bonehead play too. But it wasn't his fault. They shouldn't have called that. That was a horrible call. The referees were at it again. And, you know, look at my background real quick. They were at it again. At least they made one good call for us when they, you know, we got the penalty and you know, they were at it again, the damn referees. And, but we got the W. That's all that counts. Adja Fellow says, "What's up, Romilio and brother Rudy? What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you. It's a great win for us. Willie Bowen, LA Rams won, Rudy. Now let's carry enthusiasm to Arizona and beat the Cardinals. Horns up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed." Danny Berry says, "Let's go. Yo, we own them." Isn't that crazy how we could just roll out of bed? And that's what I'm saying. We can just roll out of bed and beat the Seahawks no matter how good they are. And it's crazy, too. Cooper Kupp didn't play. I got to get more information about that. Puka Nakua show, man. This kid, you know, and he looked a little sluggish, too, at times. He dove after some balls and dropped one. I was like, well, he usually catches that. And but the kid is a beast, man. Runs people over. Love it. Tribe says, "Hell to the yes." Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. The defense came on when it needed to. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I was just logging in clips. Here we go.
11. Lock deep for Lockett. Intercepted by Kendrick. His first career interception.
That's what I'm talking about. You get your head around, you get in position, right? You can be physical, but you got to be smart about it. Once in a while, you're going to get calls against you, but once you start getting a rep that you don't do dumb stuff like that, then you and then you also too, it's good to get a rapport with the refs. You're a young player. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Hey, Jerry, how's everything going? Gamesmanship, but God bless Darian Kendrick. You know, I was expecting the Duke Chalets or someone to take his job because he was hurting us, and but he made up for it. Let's get into another clip.
Geno, pocket collapsing, and down he goes. Jonah Williams with the sack, his second of the year.
Jonah Williams, it was like a Rams Venus flytrap. And so, you know, we were looking at this game. It was a sloppy game on both sides. You see the Rams, and they need another pass rusher to keep, you know, so we don't have to rush 5. And we need a game-breaking running back. Now, Kyrie Williams didn't play. I even tweeted or I X'd. You know what I mean when I say tweet. I would love, you know, props to Rolls Royce Freeman getting those reps. And and getting those big tough yards, making plays, right? But I was like, I can't help but think of what a game-breaking running back with speed that Zach Evans can give us. Those might be to the house. So, but McVay, we just got to trust in McVay, trust in me, and so we'll see what happens with that. But man, I'm just like, man, we can score faster than this. We had a game-breaking running back. Maybe Kyrie Williams would take it to the house. But yes, indeed, that all we needed to do was get the win. That's what we needed to do. MK Sports says, I'm going to watch that missed field goal. What's funny is I had bought KFC earlier, and I get my granddaughters are here, and she calls that movie Tangled, Rapunzel, right? The long hair, the Disney movie. So I'm putting it on for her, and they're doing the field goal. I go, yeah, hold on, mama. And we have this thing that we do whenever the opponent is going to kick a field goal. Me and my buddies came up with this thing, this song artist, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, da, 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 da. We always go, Shaka Khan, to throw the Shaka Khan, on the opponent's kicker, and it's worked a few times. So we just kept using it. We're like, all right, everyone ready? Shaka Khan, Shaka, and he missed it. I gave him the Shaka Khan, and so there we go. My granddad was like, "Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Sometimes you have to wear your pants inside out if that's what it takes." And K Sports says, I am sweeping all the feathers tonight because we cooked the Seahawks to perfection. Yeah, we're gonna have Seahawk pozole, and with a pinch of lemon and some a side of onions, and we're gonna homemade flour tortillas with melted butter. Algefella says, yes, nice victory, but too close for comfort. Exactly right. 49ers for Life says, first Rams fan I run into, I'm buying him a beer. Love it, man. And props to you too, man. You're in here in good faith. So props on another good win. And like we say, like a lot of Niner fans, I like to make fun of the Niners, but they're winning. That's all you can do, right? They should win. They're beating the teams that they should, right? They should. And this is a thing that we say, look, Cooper Kupp is gone, right? Tyler Higbee, I don't know what's going on with him. We gave him that extension. He's blocking, but then he gets called for a bad block. He's holding he blocked too early and he was holding. And so our offense was sluggish. We're like, what are we doing out there, right? But because you have a quarterback like Matthew Stafford, even coming off the thumb injury, leads another fourth quarter comeback. And well, it wasn't fourth quarter but another comeback. And that's why I say, can Brock Purdy do it when the chips are on the ground? Can he do it? We'll see. But thank you, man. I appreciate you. Jacques 42 says, great comeback, Ramley. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go Rams. Props to you, man. I appreciate you. Doc 42 says, yeah, laughing emoji. Love it. MKI Sports says, I know I hate the Seahawks too. I hate the Seahawks too, Niners. And I know you are low-key cheering on the Rams to win the game. Love it. Yeah, that's cool when it's like that, man. I normally don't root for the Rams, but I was rooting for them today. So was my guy, CG Ruthless Sports was doing that too. Algebra says, not to mention 2 key injuries. Yes, indeed. MK Sports says, Josh Myers, God bless you, Josh. Michael Myers adding some compilation on a missed field goal against the Rams. Love it, love it, love it. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, go Rams. Yes, indeed. There's my guy, Damian Lee. Good job, Rams. We appreciate that win you got. Appreciate it, man. It sucks that we helped you guys, but we needed the win. Eric Wallace says that stung for me but congratulations to you, man. Props to you, man. It's just one guy, there's one loss, we needed it. For some reason we just played the Seahawks good. So of course we're going to be all happy and in our feelings. So thank you, man. I appreciate this. My guy Stockton. Were you seeing text today? You never responded. No, not seeing text. I'm able to, my service is off. I told you about my device. So I have my device now. My service is off because I might be changing the carrier, but it's off for right now. So people can call me, what I'm realizing, but they can't text me. So that it's weird how that works because I don't want to change my number. So I'm not going to pay. I might pay and just keep my phone, but I'm trying to get I have to wait till Monday, basically. But no, that's why I haven't responded to you. I'm sorry, brother. Algefella says, I concur, Stockton. Yes, indeed. Stockton says, too bad. Packers won. We need the Vikings to lose. Yeah, man, the Packers. I don't want to talk about the stupid Packers. Walker the third. Yes, indeed. Kenneth Walker the third. We hope the Winers. We help the Winers today. Yes, indeed. Travis Hufanga out for the year. That's crazy, man. I hate to see injuries, man. I hate to see injuries. Hufanga, my USC guy, that sucks. Willie Bowen says LA Rams should have scored in the red zone on first possession. You know what? Great comment, Willie Bowen. What are we doing with the play calling? Like, I love my guy McVay, right? But we needed 7. We needed 7. Okay. Now, the Seahawks get paid too. They're trying to win. But we just gave Tyler Higbee, did we not, an extension? Isn't Tyler Hunter ready to go? I mean, come on now. Do the bread and butter play where Damone Johnson, OG Ram, tight end. Damone Johnson would act like he's going to block and then turn around, touchdown. Or act like he's going to block, fall down to a knee, get up, run to the back of the end zone. Jim Everett rolls out. Back in the end zone. The bread and butter play is what I'm talking about. That's what we call it. And Madden, here comes the bread and butter. Watch you try to stop it. And my bread and butter post was the inside post. And then you click on it, you control the wide receiver at the end, and boom, catch it, boom, right down the middle. Bread and butter play in Madden. But yes, you go to your bread and butter play. But we needed 7, man. We needed 7. If you have to, AD, remember that play? We're going to do it. AD fullback, Steve Avila and Dotson rolling out, pulling. Gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, says, hey Rudy, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed. Jeff Ellis says twice in the red zone, no TD. That's why it was a tough game for us. That's why it's a tough game. Willie Bowen says Austin Trammell had a great game. Hats off, and game ball to one of the game balls goes to Austin Trammell. Of course, one of the game balls go to Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford. He looked iffy. That Henderson pass, he was wide freaking. Sometimes, let's just do it like this. To use a basketball home euphemism, let's say you have a rolled up boxers on the floor that fell down off of the hamper or whatever. And then so you're moving around, you see it right there, you grab it, you roll it up, and you're like, Kobe, and you miss. It's wide open. That's kind of like what Matthew Stafford did. He's like, oh shit, he's wide open, and he let it go too quick. He didn't need to. He could have just went, what? And Hendo's gone all the way to the crib or deep in the. I was like, no, that was like the type of day. And then he got blasted on the next, not too long after that. And woo, but we got the win. That's all that counts, man. But that play was killing me, man. That play was killing me. Jacques 42 says, I agree, Willie. I like Trammell. Yes, indeed. William says, my prerogative, Bobby Brown got his name called today. Love it, man. He should be rested. You got a fresh leg, Scavron. Get in there. Okay, Sports, Rolls Royce Freeman. Yes, indeed. Love it. Chewy Loco says, hey, Rudy, happy Sunday. Yes, indeed. It's about time. What is up with McVay? I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with McVay's play calling. I don't know, man. You know what? We won. And what is up with Cooper Kupp with his damn ankle, man? Hopefully it's not going to be lingering any further into next season too. But luckily we have that big horse, the steal of the draft, one of the steals of the draft, this side of CJ Stroud and Steve Avila in Puka Nacua. I mean, this dude carried us, man. Willie Bowen says LA Rams an offensive left tackle in the draft or free agency. Love it. Let's get into another clip. Let's see what we got here. Here we go.
Smith takes the snap. And he just throws this one away. Pressure was coming from Kobe Turner. And it's 4th down.
Play. You guys probably remember it, or maybe you don't, but Kobe Turner, he's a young dude. The young Rams are getting their big horns. Okay, the young Rams are getting their big horns as we get. Remember, I was telling you the defense will start feeling themselves, seeing what their powers are, what they can do, get better, playing next to an AD. Raheem Morris is, he's a guy that he's a player's coach, but he does, as much as we get on him in practice, he hypes the guys up, keeps them up, right? But as the games go, it's mostly reps and being ADC something, and then but Kobe Turner has been under AD's wing. He's been learning everything, asking him questions, and he's a character too. But there was a play where I think it was Geno Smith or maybe the running back got the ball, and Kobe Turner was running, and he couldn't get to him, so he made a smart play and he swiped as hard as he can at the ground and knocked over the ball carrier. And I was like, that's a hell of a play, man. And that's just being aware. That was a little play in the grand scheme of things, So these young cats, the Byron Youngs with the pressure and running guys down, and AD still in there, man. I couldn't get that clip of AD when he basically killed Geno Smith. It was, oh my God, number 2. No wonder he said, oh my God, right? So, but these young Rams, man, I'm telling you, we're going to get better and better. Joe says, we got that win. Yes, indeed. William says, Shaka Khan. Yeah, man, we always do that whenever the opponent. We'll be standing at the sports bar or at SoFi Stadium. Ready, Captain? Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. When the opponent kicker is going to kick a field goal, we give him the old Shaka Khan. Willie Boy says, I feel for you song originally by Prince. Yes, indeed. I feel for you because I love you. MKA Sports says, Seahawk Posole, yum. With a little bit of limon. Jacques Fortune's Rolls Royce was a monster today. Love it, man. Yes, indeed, man. You know what? These guys are playing as tough as they can. We get on them and stuff. They want to win too. And they came through for us. So let's just give them some mad props when they come through for us. We keep talking about the other games that we let get away, but they did come through for us. And it's a good day. It's a good day. Victor Perez says, thanks for being the Seahawks for the Niners. No problem, man. We needed the win, Victor, man. We needed the win. We didn't do it for you guys. We needed it. But we just match up. Just like you guys match up with us, we match up with them. And we didn't even play a good game. And we were still right there. We were expecting Geno to Geno. And he did. He tried to come back, but he threw a pretty good ball. Like, what are you guys doing? Right up the middle. Right up the middle. What are you doing? L.A. Lou says, it was ugly, but I'll take it. We need a new DC. Raheem Morris ages me with his soft zones. Yeah, man. Also, too, L.A. Lou, that's exactly right. But also, we have to remember he's got a lot of young cats that he has to kind of, try not to give up the big play. And in the end, it hurts us on stupid plays like 3rd and 8. We give him too much cushion. But it's tough, man. But yes, hopefully Raheem Morris will be able to get a head coaching job. We benefit as an organization by getting, with the Rooney Rule and all that too, a compensatory pick. And then I would love to get, man, I always forget his name. The Browns coordinator, the guy that's got the, guys have that, that face you want to, what the hell is it? In the chat, you know who I'm talking about. The guy who basically has the Niners number. He used to be Detroit Lions head coach. He's a heck of a coach. Vietnamese Star says, y'all got us. It's all right, man. It's just one game. We needed it, man. We wanted it more than you guys. That's all. We choked. It's a tough, it's every given Sunday, man. Appreciate you. But you guys still have a better record and you're still right in it. The Niners lost to the Browns and they lost 3 games in a row too. It happens, but we really needed that game. It's just one of those things where we match up so good. David McNider says, shout out to the Rams for getting the W today. It was ugly, but still win. It was ugly. It was, man, I wish we were undefeated ugly. And one of the things too is for us as McVay Rams fans, we're used to having like a Todd Gurley, a Cooper Kupp, a Robert Woods, a Higbee catching the balls downfield, lighting the scoreboard up. The Niners have a taste with that with CMC in there and Ayuk and Debo and the quarterback can get him the ball. When we struggle on offense, we're like, what are we doing out there? Damn, man, it's not like we're out there with like whom let's see. It's not like we got the Panthers offense. The guys, Cooper Kupp's out there, all world. Puka Nacua, all road, a rookie wide receiver. Tyler Higbee's a Super Bowl champion. Tutu Atwell's dangerous. He did miss a ball today that he should have caught, but I don't know what is up with the offense, though. It's crazy. And it was ugly. Stockton says, I don't mind injuries to other teams. Nobody gave a shit about us or slack when we have our injuries in the last 2 years. Yeah. I just hate to see guys that like a Hufanga, USC guy, even though he's on Santa Clara. The guys like that work hard and they're fierce players. And that sucks that they go out, especially like a Joe Burrow. He doesn't deserve that. Nobody does, but I understand what you're saying. Nobody cared about us. They're laughing at 5-12. Well, yeah. Well, we had Cooper Kupp on the sidelines. Matthew Stafford was on the sidelines. Aaron Donald was on the sidelines. But you look at it, you say our record, like if those guys played the full season. Our offensive 12 injuries on the offensive line last year. And then this year we have injuries too, but not as bad. Joe says, play calling was crap as always. McVay needs to read our comments to open up his eyes. Exactly right. Our guy Samuel Jackson has said, when are we going to have a conversation about a coaching change? And I think that's what he means about the play calling. MK Sports, we need a big TD guy. Yes, indeed. Stockton says, David Menider, it doesn't matter. We already know the winners. Gag in the end. It's basically a given like always. Joe says, I got Joshua Dawes in my fantasy. I need 33 points to win. You think he can put that up? Who are they playing, Joe? I'm going to tell you something. Josh Dobbs, I'm very impressed with the dude, man. I don't know about being an everyday starter, but in a few games, he can do some damage with his legs, and he's a decent passer. And he's not afraid out there. He's a decent player, man. I'm surprised Arizona wants to lose to get Caleb Williams, or one of those other quarterbacks. 33 points. It depends who he plays. A couple TDs, maybe runs for one. I can see that. Willie Bones says LA Rams should have signed Xander Harvath, fullback. Yeah, we don't have a fullback. We need a fullback to get down and dirty in the trenches. Stockman says we should have took 3 points in the first quarter after 3 horrible plays, play calls, and getting stopped. Yeah, they're talking about we went for it on 4th down. Avatar Sai says, hello, Rudy. Congratulations on your fantastic win. Thank you, man. It was ugly, but we'll take it. We need it. Right now, we're just taking anything, man. Stockton says we are better without Kupp. Time to trade him before he loses. Woo! Hot take. Let's get into another clip.
Gino, pocket collapsing, and down he goes. Jonah Williams with the sack, his second of the year.
Where's my other clip? Let's see. Did I do this one? Let's see.
11. Lock. Deep for Lock.
No, I did that one. Let's see. Didn't get a chance to list them. Here we go.
Stafford to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua is in. His 3rd touchdown of the season.
Beast, man. Where's the flag on that, too, man? I mean, he can trip and twist his ankle. That's stupid that they didn't even call him. That's why the referees are so horrible, man. Golly. But God bless Puka Nacua, man. That dude's a freaking beast. Alger Fella says, Kupp does not have the magic right now. Yeah, he seems a little off, man. Kubro, I'm so happy. Love it, man. Yes, indeed. Joe says, no, don't trade Kupp. I don't think we should trade Kupp. He has more in the tank, and with that Super Bowl year, he's a proven commodity. Willie Bones says, Matt LaFleur, why is the offense plays don't include red zone scoring opportunities, just field goals? Exactly right, man. I don't know what's going on. Sagna says Kupp has been useless since Super Bowl. Our offense is better without him. Ooh, hot take. Kubro says, Joe, what do you mean trade Kupp? We aren't going to trade him. I don't think we'll trade him. I just think that he's not himself right now. And then he got twisted. He got his ankle again. I think it looked like it. Alec Wallace says, "Y'all won that game today, fair and square." Thank you, man. It was ugly, man. I would rather just win a game where we get after him like the first game, but I'll take any game right now. We've given away 3 games. You know, we were 3-6, but we could easily be 5. You know, we could easily be 5-4, 6-3. You know, every team loses games they should win, but we can't afford to do that with these young cats. You know, we got to take advantage of every opportunity with these young guys. You know, they're not at their full powers or what they're going to be. And we just got to take care. We got to take care of those wins. Willie Bones to Stockton. LA Rams aren't trading Cup. Love it, love it, love it. Kubro says, guys, Rams are not trading Cup. I would be very surprised. He's my favorite player. No, I don't think that you're in. Saga says we should. I'm not the GM. Now everyone has a right to their opinion, but I don't think I'm with Kubro on this one, and I understand what Stockton says because we can get value for him as we're getting those draft picks, and Puka Nacua seems to be that guy. But Cooper Kupp, he's still got a lot of time left, age-wise, but he's been injury prone the last couple of years, so we'll have to revisit that. But I think contract-wise, it wouldn't be wise to do it also, but he still has a lot in the tank, in my opinion. I think he can help us win another chip. Jacques 42 says McVay's play calling is better without Cup. I don't know why. Isn't that something? That's a great comment. I already got that one ready. Let's see. Kubro says, guys, Cup on the Triple Crown win. Yes, indeed. Yep. Let's see. Kubro says, I hope Cup plays his whole career with us. Yeah, I hope he retires around. MKI Sports says, I'm just worried that Cooper Kupp has slightly regressed from the previous 2 seasons. I hope I'm wrong. I think that he's still banged up, MKI Sports. Not to make excuses for anybody. Whenever you go on the field, you're there to help your team. If you're going to be a liability, then I'd rather have you on the sidelines. But sometimes, though, too, you can say, well, man, Cooper Kupp at 70% is better than what we got. So it's kind of like, you know, hit and miss like that. But I think he's banged up. And because the way he plays, he has to be all in. He doesn't have the fastest of foot. He's got to give every ounce of energy to getting the shake and bake moves and getting in and out of his breaks and being physical. And so if he's hindered physically a little bit, that takes it off of him a little bit, the magic off of him. So we'll see what happens. Eric Wallace says, I'll say the takeaway today was those stupid ass penalties we had. Yeah, man. It was both sides it was a sloppy game. We'll just say that. It was a sloppy game. Sloppy game. Kubro says, we own the Sea Chickens. Johnny says, McVay needs to give up the play calling. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you right now, man. Hush Money says, go Rams, great win. But those talking about we need to do a new DC, the defense is stout, playing better than the offense. We need better play calling. Love it. What they're talking about, Hush Money, great for you to come in more often. Appreciate you. Hit the subscribe and alert button. Appreciate you coming in. What they're talking about is, you know, when we play those games, and it's a young crew, that's why too. We play those games where we're not getting pass rush, or we give them too much space, and it'll be like 3rd and 8, and we give them like 10 yards, and they just catch it in front of us. Stuff like that, you know, that drives us nuts. But yes, the defense has been the surprise starting from game 1. I was saying that the offense was going to carry us early, and the defense was going to pick it up. Well, no, the defense from game 1 has played very stout all the way through. And then at times, except for the Cowboy one-off game where that was a fluke type of deal, but my hat goes off to them. They had that one, you know, just throw it in the trash game. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that's what we mean by that. John 42 says, I agree, Stockton. Nobody cares. F them. Kubro, he's talking about the injuries. Kubro says that we need to be second in the NFC West. We literally won against the Sea Chickens both times. That's a great comment. If excuse me, Polar Pop, if we send the Seahawks into a tailspin Meaning, if the running back Kenneth is going to be out for a bit, the running back they had in there at the end isn't Kenneth. Kenneth can game break it. If Geno Smith is hampered and still has to play, that severely hampers them. They can go into a little bit of a tailspin, lose a couple games in a row or a game here or there. And if we can get on a couple of streaks, 2 wins, maybe lose 1, 2 wins, or maybe win 3 in a row, we'll see. But also, if Geno Smith is out, that severely dampens their spirits for the playoffs. So we will see. I'm not wishing any injuries. Don't get me wrong, but that's the way it goes, though. Cooper says, "Hi, Johnny G." Yes, indeed. Yep. Joseph Stung and Slept. I said to trade Cup. I'm saying no. Joe says, I'm saying, well, we need to keep Cup healthy. Yep, we need to get him healthy. I don't want to trade Cup either, but I understand what he's saying. We can get value for him, but I'd rather, even if I'd ride and die with Cup because he helped us win the Super Bowl. That amazing rapport. He's a classy guy. He's one guy that we can go down with the ship with him because he's a franchise marquee player that deserves to be in the same breath as Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt and Henry Ellard and Jack Snow and on. So I would rather not get value for him and have him go down with us all the way through his career or, right till the wheels fall off because he helped us win that Super Bowl for sure. But yeah, I understand what Stock and Slab's saying. Johnny says this win was karma for last year's final game. I actually tweeted that to somebody. He's talking about one of the calls. I go, hey, relax, man. You remember that running into the kicker call last year against you guys? We should have eliminated the Seahawks and we would put the Lions in the playoffs, but they called that running into the kicker when their guy pushed our guy into the kicker. They ignored that or didn't see it, and we ended up getting the penalty and they beat us in overtime. But that's what he's talking about. That final game Seattle won because we missed a field goal. Yeah, we missed a field goal, but also it was because of the run into the kicker call that they got. Let's see. Willie Bond says Cup is the LA Ram for life. I hope so, man. I hope so. Let's see. Let me just skip around. GP Shadow says driving home from SoFi. Let's go. Props to you, man. You were good luck, brother. Take care, my brother. Appreciate you. Drive safe. Safe travels, my brother. Props to you. Johnny D says Les Snead needs to go. Not yet. Not yet, Johnny G. Not yet. Because we got a clear cap next year. We got draft picks to get. Remember, let's give Les Snead a reprieve right now. Because guess who's on our roster? Puka Nacua, Byron Young, Colby Turner, Travarius Tomlinson. He hasn't shown what he can do yet, but Quentin Lake, Kyrene Williams, on and on and on. So let's ease off the brakes a little bit, but I understand what you're saying. I'm tired of these struggling to score. But remember, we put a lot of these guys in, and it's not actually the defense that's holding us back. It's the offense, and that's McVay's baby. So, we need to do something. Hush Money says people talking about we need to do DC obviously doesn't know our defense has been solid. Our offensive play calling hasn't been that great at all. Yep, offenses hasn't been great calling. But what they're talking about, Hush Money too, is just the soft coverages when we're not. Now he's going 5 pass rushers, so today was better. But you have a point though too as well. That's all we're talking about. When early on, when we were giving up first downs, letting them have the ball, the first down, easy plays, but with the young team though too, you don't want to give up a big play. But then a lot of plays were with bad PIs, like when Darian Kendrick was giving the Eagles and the Niners big PI calls right before half. Willie Bond says if the Rams had a legitimate power fullback, LA Rams wouldn't have to settle for field goals. Red zone scoring opportunities would be great for LA Rams. Yes, indeed, exactly right. Love that. Cool Bro says no, Joe. Les did not say that. I thought when you said that, I thought you got news. Let's say that. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about that one. Sorry, I missed it. Hush Money says, please, trading cap, really? No, we're not. I don't think we're going to trade Cooper Kupp. I'm sorry. He says, please, we're not trading Cooper Kupp, really? Yeah, we're not gonna trade him. I would be very surprised and very upset if we did that. Johnny Jesus Cup was never a fast player, but he looks way slower. Yeah, I think he's banged up a little bit, man. Willie Bone says Cup is going to retire as a Ram. Yes, I can see that too. I can see that too. Let's see. MK Sports Hush Money. Let's be real. This season is a mixed bag. Sometimes things has to change somewhat. Yup. And Hush Money says, facts, sir, but the offense has been a lot let down. It has been a letdown, honestly. It really has. The first game was amazing, and then we didn't come out for a couple of games in the second half in the offense. And then we decided that sometimes we weren't running the ball. The game against the Bengals was horrible. Chewy Loco says, Henderson was wide open. He was, man. He was wide open. Somebody says, "Oh my God, Les has to go. Oh my God, really, y'all tripping?" No, Les needs got to stay there. He's got more work to do. Lucas Henderson was wide open for that TD. Staff overthrew him. Yeah, I was like, no, seriously. I was like, it's got to be the thumb. Willie Bowen says, why wasn't Ben Scroll didn't get a reception passes? I don't know. He was out there. I guess Costa's decision. Alan Trammell was getting him. Hush Money says, we're young. We still got plenty of more opportunities to win. Exactly right. I picture us going 9-8. Like I said, we got 2 more losses to do if we need to use up if we need to. And I think we'll be okay. But anyway, appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. We're going to watch the late game. And here we are today. Oh, baby. There we go. And here's our guy, AD, did his work, baby. I didn't get the clip. I'll have that for the next live. Let's see. Tomorrow's Monday. Maybe Tuesday. I'll look for the alerts. Hold on. Over.
Side looking for Metcalf. Batted away by Jalen Ramsey.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. You get boy. God bless him, man. So I guess that meeting of the minds at SoFi did its job, and we got the W. Guys, so we got the W. We're at 4-6, and life is good right now. And we'll get the report on Cooper Kupp. Appreciate you guys coming as always. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the like and subscribe button before on your way out to help the algorithm for Ramelia Sports Report. And as we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Rams win, baby, to get the sweep on the Seahawks. All right, guys, have a great night.